caller. I just wanted to get my...
Well, there's a clang in a coffee cup, sir.
Okay, we'll be looking to hear from you later.
Thank you. I'll be looking to talk to you later.
And Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye-bye. Good morning.
Can I turn my radio down?
The answer is yes. It's a movie
Hello,
buff.
Mr. Corsair. This here is the gerbil.
Oh, I thought it was a movie buff. Gerbil.
Yeah,
How you doing, Gerb?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good enough.
Let me get my piece of paper over here.
Oh, all right.
Number 14. Get that one out of the way.
Yeah, what and where is America's only moving national landmark?
In San Francisco, and it's the cable cars.
Cable cars of San Francisco, according to a pamphlet called San Francisco, Everybody's Favorite City. Put out, oddly enough, by the San Francisco Convention and Visitors Bureau. So that's why I thought I should qualify it.
Thanks for putting up with me for all these 3.5 years I've been calling you.
Well, thank you for putting up with me. You know, I've had my bad days, too.
I've had a lot of bad questions on there.
Well, I've had a lot of bad answers on it.
I have 2 questions I'm trying to choose between. One difficult and the other one almost unknown.
Do any meaning, I guess.
I'll do the easier one, but... who played Aunt M?
Who played Aunt M?
In the 1939 film...
I have to be careful because I have to read these at 3. 1939 film.
The Wizard of Oz. And I can't make a 2-part out of this, could I?
All depends on how far afield you're going.
The 1925 movie, The Wizard of Oz.
And also in the 1925 movie?
Not who played Aunt M in that one. Who played the Tin Woodsman. In the 25 movie.
And who played... The other thing is I don't have any room for the answer here now. That's all right. Who played the Woodsman?
I got the sewer saint in front of me here. I'll jot it down to you.
Woodsman. In the 1925 version. Okay.
Thanks for putting up with me, Mr. Corsair.
Well, thank you for asking, Gerbil. You have yourself a good morning. It's been a pleasure.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. That there was the gerbil. Let me get my new page here. This next question will be 58. Good morning.
Hold on a second. Let me turn my radio off.
Well, now, hold on a second. You can turn your radio off.
Okay, Bill.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Shotgun. I haven't called in a long time.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
Get them while they run.
Yeah, at the beginning of the night, I had a lot of answers here, and I said dwindle down to 1.
Well, you'll find that's probably the gist of the game, I guess.
Yeah, it's only a partial, too, number 35, and it's a guess. 35,
a partial guess. On what date did the British troops occupy Philadelphia in the American Revolution? 1777. What was the date?
I'm going to guess the month first. November?
Nope.
Let's see. September.
Yeah.
I got to guess the date. Make it the 5th.
Nope.
No?
That was my birthday, sir.
Really?
Well, not 1777.
Let me see. I get 2 more, right?
Yep.
27.
Close enough. 26.
I would guess that next.
December 26, 1777. Redcoats moved in.
Okay, I got my own question now.
Okay, 58 on page 5.
Okay, it's a 2-parter.
Okay.
Okay, first, what year was the Archduke Francis Ferdinand assassinated?
The Archduke Francis?
Year.
Francis?
Yeah, Francis Ferdinand.
You mean Francis, meaning the country, or Francis as his first?
No, Francis as the first name.
Francis Ferdinand.
Okay, and why was his assassination important?
Assassinated. And why was it important?
Okay, Bill, I wish you luck in the future.
Thank you, lad. You have yourself a good morning.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mostly cloudy this morning and a chance of a few sprinkles, maybe even snow flurries, but a decent sunny day in the wings.
This is Tom Brown, WCAU's manager of broadcast operations, wishing all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you very much. Well, nice to see you again this morning.
And yourself?
I'm dealing with the children of the night. They make such beautiful music. Look at this. Is it really that cold on that side of the glass, lad? My goodness. It's trying to replace Mike Ball's fashion show here. Now, thank you very much. It's the Vulcan Fashion Show, friends, brought to you through the magic of complacency on my part. Here are the telephone numbers.
Too bad we don't have television.
That's true. No, it's probably just as well. Look at that outfit. In the city, Tennyson, TE9, 6790, area code 215. In the suburbs, Mohawk, 70500. And in New Jersey, Woodlawn, WO3, 5909, area code 609. Once you've got a ring, you hold on. You're no more than 10 calls away from an answer. And a busy means hang up and dial again. Later it gets, easier it gets to get through. It's the whole deal. Now, let me see what we got here. Excuse me while I stretch, but by gosh, it's been 2 hours since we sat down. Certain parts of the body are going to sleep. Oh.
How's your bird?
Never mind. Let me get over here and answer this phone. I'm making an early exit here. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Bill?
Yes.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
I hope you had a very happy Christmas.
Yes, I did.
Right. And I hope you have a good New Year.
Oh, me too.
And all the time following that also. Okay, well, got knocked out of a few questions, but I have a few guesses.
Okay.
Okay, number 17.
What was the first daytime serial on TV?
I'm sure I don't know it, but, World Turns?
No?
No. Edge of Night?
No?
No. Gunsmoke?
No?
No. All right. And my last try. Let's see, number 40?
Number 40. Who was baseball's first bonus baby, and how much did he get for signing?
Is it possible Dick Allen?
No?
No. All right. I'm sorry. I have one more guess.
Oh, all right.
Okay. Let's see. The last one that you took, number 59.
58?
58.
Okay. Yeah, what year was the Archduke Francis Ferdinand assassinated, and why was it important?
Well, it started First World War.
I don't know. I'll put it down.
Well, somebody knows. I don't know if I know.
First World War. Okay.
And years possibly 19... Do I get 3 guesses?
Yep.
Yep. 1915, 16, or 17?
Okay.
All right. And I have a question.
59.
All right. I guess pretty easy one. What is the state in the United States
Is
the
this...
longest name, the most amount of letters in its name, and just with the exclusion of no prefixes? Is that like a north or a south or a new?
I think the one, if we're thinking of the same one, I think it'd win anyway, but I'll put it down anyway. No prefixes.
Okay, Bill.
Okay, lad, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a good morning.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, pal.
Right, bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning.
Morning, oh great one.
Oh, it's Dan. It's the nostalgia man. I get all excited
The
there.
one and only.
Yes.
One thing I want to ask you, Bill.
Yes, sir.
How's your bird?
Well, big boy, let me see how much you know.
No, maybe not too much.
Oh, all right.
How was your Christmas, Bill?
Fine.
I had a very nice one myself.
All
Just
right.
a family, very...
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
How's the bean man?
Oh, he's doing pretty good.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
dear.
he's getting to like being, not working anymore,
Yeah.
Getting kind of lazy. But he deserves it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's try number 4.
What was the name of the Lone Ranger's horse, Silver's father?
I have King Sylvan.
Who?
King Sylvan, Sylvan.
Well, if you were to translate that into the
Silver
English...
King?
Huh?
Silver King?
Yes, Silver King.
Yeah, I got that from the 1956 Lone Ranger movie comic book.
Yeah, that's where this came from, Lone Ranger Comics.
Yeah, and it's a funny thing, I just got that book in the mail a couple days ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Lucky it stayed around that long.
That's it.
Okay, 27?
27. Name the hero to go with these secret identities. Oro.
Is that Storm?
Storm, a member of the X-Men.
Right.
Okay, and the other one is Charles Xavier.
Oh, that's, what the heck's his name? It's not Dr. X, is it?
Not Dr. X, but...
Oh, son of a gun. I just had the comic. That's where I looked up the other one.
he probably has his doctorate, but he's a...
Oh, Professor X, huh?
Professor X of the X-Men, yeah.
That was probably another Captain America question.
Yes, I think so, but I couldn't... I wouldn't go to court on it.
Okay, 51?
51 is, What was the first soap opera on radio?
Well, I have two guesses on this. I looked this up. I got a couple dates on this, too. The first one is Clara, Lou, and M.
Clara, Lou, and M, yeah.
And that was February 15th, 1932.
Right.
And then I have Vic and Sade.
Okay.
And that was June 29th, 1932.
Alrighty.
Right? Oh, and going back to number 34, I missed that one there. I think there's still a partial left on it.
Gee, no, that's been done. What part of you...
It has been done?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was going for the Laurie Anders.
Yeah. Captain Marvel came back after news with that.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
That was his reward for the $32.50 it cost him for the 10 minutes on unit charges.
Oh. Okay, we'll go to 55 then.
55. What was the title of the TV show which starred Stu Irwin?
Well, you said there were... I got two, or three, rather. First, it was called the Stu Irwin Show. I think it was the Stu Irwin Show.
Yeah, that's what I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Then it was also called The Trouble with Father.
Yeah.
And then they changed it to the new Stu Irwin Show.
Father.
And that was in 1953.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, that's not bad for my last time.
Not bad at all, lad.
Hopefully not the last time.
I know.
And I don't have a question. I figure if you ever get back on the air somewhere again, we can, start again.
Oh, all right.
So I want to wish you a lot of luck, Bill. And I tell you, I really enjoyed you for the 2 years I've been a Rascal.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed you, too.
The appearances, we went to and all. And want to wish you a Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you and everybody at your house.
And I hope this isn't for the last time that I'll say, nostalgia lives forever.
I'll buy that.
How's your bird?
You are listening to WCAU Radio News 1210. We deliver the news real, daily from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Well, let me see where we are here now. Good morning.
Last time caller.
It goes for your cat, too. Movie buffs.
His name is Leo the Lion.
Yes, certainly is.
Oh, gee, Baba, gee, Baba.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, out there flopping
The
across
theme
the...
song to Haji Baba
That's right, oddly enough.
by Dmitri Tiomkin.
That's right. Used to have a restaurant.
Dmitri Tiomkin had a restaurant?
That's sure. It's called Dmitri Tian.
Is 59 the longest state? Would that be Massachusetts?
Massachusetts? I don't think so.
Without the hyphens, right? Without new...
No. He said without the prefix.
I
A
think...
prefix, well, like North Dakota, South Dakota.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Massachusetts.
Oh, you got something different from that than I did.
58. Really?
My apologies if
And all that kind of stuff? I thought it was one word.
I didn't...
Don't leave the air tonight. Leave it next week.
Okay.
Hello?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
I'll put it down with a question mark. What do we got to lose here?
I don't know. Put it down with an interrogation mark, too.
Right.
58?
58.
58?
58.
Savannah about Francis Hartman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year?
This was June
June.
the 8th, 1914.
June 8th.
Yeah.
Got 3 guesses and he missed it.
Yes, I did. And I don't like it.
What a dump.
That started the First World War. I
Ah.
want you to know you people started that.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah. Where did we try again? The little boots signed up,
Yeah.
tied up in Broad Street.
Rob.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can we try number... What is this here? Either 56 or 7 about the Wizard of Oz. Did you ever hear the Wizard of Ozzie Nelson?
I remember that. Hi, Dave. Hi, Ricky. Hi.
Somebody got paid for that dialogue.
That's right.
What did he do for a living?
Nothing.
So I'd breathe.
That's right. There's a line there. Who played Aunt Em in the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz, and who played the Woodsman in the 1925 version?
Tin Woodsman, yes. Well, Clara Blandick played Auntie M.
Blandick.
Yes.
Okay.
Oliver Hardy was the Tin Man in the 25 version.
Was that Babes in Toyland or something?
No, it was Wizard of Oz.
Huh.
Babes in Toyland's entirely different subject altogether.
I'll buy that.
You
Great
got
movie.
trouble with father, right?
Yes, there's been trouble with him right along.
Yes.
But now he's retired, so what are you going to do?
29?
29, you say.
You...
What was the name of the motion picture that featured the song, There Was a Boy?
Hope we have the same answer.
Oh, yeah, otherwise it'd be going to be very embarrassing for both of us.
I seem to recall it was a picture, I think it was the boy with the green hair.
The Boy with the Green Hair.
Yes.
My sister took me to see that at the Hope Theater.
I took myself to see it at the Lane Theater.
It was all a big puzzle to me. I just couldn't figure out how cutting his hair off made it grow back green and what that had to do with the war. You know, it was all... You can't throw stuff like that at a kid my age. Even at this
O'Brien
age.
was in it.
Pat O'Brien was in it, was he?
Yes, he sang that little Irish song. How does that go?
Now, wasn't that, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't that black and white except for the kid's hair or something?
Yeah, I think so.
It's really well. I thought he just meant he was Irish, and I didn't know. All this other stuff about the war and all.
I can't think of that Irish song he sang in it.
It's called Let Me Call You Sweetheart because I can't remember your name.
You showbiz folks are kind of funny, aren't you?
Strange, yes. Some of us even walk funny, you might notice. Yeah.
Authority? Authority.
In a Betty Smith novel set in the early 1900s,
Aye.
Francie Nolan learns the mysteries and realities of life. Sounds like pretty racy stuff, but
Yay.
you're no different. Name the novel.
Lovely film. Oh, it was a novel you're looking for?
Yeah.
Well, it's a picture that I remember.
Well, same thing.
All right, there's a tree grows in Brooklyn, it is.
Tree grows in Brooklyn, right?
I'll have no back talk from you.
All right, no.
Give me the back of my hand.
Yes.
How do we get from Francis Ferdinand over to Ireland so quick?
It's the air age, sir. You can't knock it.
Is that anything like Orange Gate?
No.
Let's say 21.
21.
Yes.
What woman became the first commissioned chaplain of the U.S. Armed
Well, you
Forces?
have the 4 chaplains. That's what I'm looking for.
Well, this only had one there. Let me look.
Is that 33? I'm sorry.
You know it is.
33. I'm looking for the wrong chaplain.
Yeah, 33. Who were the 4 young Army chaplains who died on a ship during World War II? Linked arms, gave their jackets to somebody else, and that was it.
Yes. It would be in poor taste to say Charlie Chaplin, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah, sure. Yeah.
So I'll say,
Geraldine Chaplin.
pardon?
Geraldine Chaplin.
Sidney Chaplin.
Now, cut that out. Yeah.
How big a piece do you want?
Oh, about like this.
Do you have G.G. Fox? G.L. Fox, rather.
Yes,
I
Reverend
can't read
G.L.
my writing here.
Reverend G.L. Fox, yes.
My writing is rotten.
So's mine. My typing is magnificent, though.
Yeah, you got Fox, right?
Yep.
It'd be bad taste to say you read 20th Century Fox, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
How about A.L. Good?
Yes, Rabbi Alexander D. Good.
And he was.
Yes.
J.P. Washington?
Reverend J.P. Washington. John P. Washington, yes.
And the son of a very famous clergyman here in Philadelphia, C.V. Poling.
Reverend Clark V. Poling, yes. I went to all the trouble to put an asterisk so I'd remember he's from Philadelphia, and you went and took my line.
I've been handing you a line for years, fella.
Yes, you have. Most of my funny ones have been in my face.
His father also ran for mayor the last time. The first time, I think a Republican was defeated for the office of mayor in the city of Philadelphia.
Well, as history will show, it wasn't to be the last.
Pardon?
I said, as history will show, it wasn't to be the last.
Philadelphians elect Republicans for 60 years.
Right.
They get into a rut. Electing Democrats for, 25 years? Something like that.
Well, you've only got, 35 years to go.
Yes.
So.
Well, I think Mr. Rizzo has his own party.
Yes, he does. And I wasn't invited. It was a terrible embarrassment.
Okay, we got this for staying on the subject of religion. Let us meditate on number 20.
Number 20.
Yes.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John wrote the 4 Gospels. Well, the books of the New Testament were written by one or more of these 4. We have the fact that John wrote Revelations, and that's it so far.
Did they belong to the Screenwriters Guild?
Are you really going out in a blaze of glory, aren't you? If you finish this with Snake into the Cane and Walking on the Water, I'm leaving.
Blaze of Glory. Yes, I know her. She was the talk many years ago.
Yes, she was. Hot stuff.
The question was, yes. Well, St. John.
St. John.
Start the Gospel wrote the Epistle of John, the first Epistle of John, the second Epistle of John, the third Epistle of John.
Yeah.
And the Apocalypse, which is also Revelations.
Yes.
Us Catholics, got to get in there with this Apocalypse.
So at least you can get for all that education then. Yeah, sure, I know.
Protestants say Revelations and the Catholics say Apocalypse.
Yes. Well, you wouldn't have a revelationistic thought. Yes. I'll show you.
Sirs, the Catholics know how to pronounce a more difficult word.
Ain't it?
I'm going to get you in trouble before you leave this station.
That's right. Take me right down the old
And St. Luke.
thorn-clad religious road. Yes.
Luke.
Peppino.
He wrote Acts of the Apostles.
Yeah, he wrote the Acts.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. That's what the Apostles said. Okay, Luke, you write it.
That's right.
We'll do it.
That's right. Not in my budget.
Can we take a guess? 3 guesses on 41. Because I can't remember.
At which Los Angeles theater did the 1963 film Cleopatra have its West Coast premiere?
Was it Grumman's Egyptian?
No.
Grumman's Chinese?
No.
RKO Pantages?
Did he deliver? Yes, it was the Pantages, sir.
Why not?
Well, because it might have been the RKO Egyptian.
In case of an air raid, go directly to RKO. They haven't had a hit in years.
The RKO Egyptian was in Egyptia. Norm Crosby told me that.
Guess I shall go out on a flop. Is number 1 the first radio announcer, Leo Rosenberg?
No. You're right. You did bomb.
And that's the one word you would have to use, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Now listen, I'm going to give you a question which I hope you know the answer because it deals with your show.
Oh, all right.
I'm the fellow who first called up and told you about this.
Oh, all right.
God help us all if you don't remember it.
Well, I hope he helps us anyway.
Yes.
After your one-liners, I'm not sure we're eligible for aid.
What film actor, singer...
What? Film actor, singer...
failed to appear... as a scheduled guest... on the Bill Corsair show... because he had died.
Guest on...
You remember now.
I'm going to have to wait. Let me write it down first.
because he had died.
Corsair.
To appear here in town. He didn't show up. He had passed away.
To death.
Let's give it a little bit more. He was a cowboy star and a singer. Does that help you out? Passed right out on me, didn't you?
I got it.
Ah, good. Well, au revoir.
Toodaloo.
Well, 4 years, fella.
Thank you. Yeah, it has been fun.
And it has been a lot of fun on trivia night. It's made some of the long hours brighter.
Yes, sir.
So take care of yourself, will you?
You too, lad.
Okay, goodbye now.
Toodaloo.
Your world is people, and so is mine. Sports news can be as exciting as a Bernie Perrant save or as frustrating as a sack of Roman Gabriel. But sports news is part of your world, and it's my pleasure to bring it all home to you. I'm Tom Brookshire. On Channel 10 Newsroom, we share your world with you. All of it. Every evening. We share your world with you. Share a part of your world with us at 6, 7, and 11 p.m.
If I had my way, the sun would shine every weekend. And it would open.
Share a part of your world with us at 6, 7, and 11 p.m.
If I had my way, the sun would shine every weekend. And it would only rain at night, because that's the way you like it. But we live in a world where I can only report the weather, not make it. I'm Herb Clark. The weather is part of your world. And on Channel 10 Newsroom, we share your world with you every evening. We share your world with you. Share part of your world with us at 6, 7, and 11 p.m.
Mostly cloudy this morning with a chance of a few sprinkles or snow flurries. Lows around 30. Partly sunny later today with Sunday highs near 40. Fair tonight. Lows 25 to 30. The outlook for Monday, increasing cloudiness a little milder. Monday's highs will be in the mid-40s. It is 31 at the airport, 36 in Center City. Clear skies.
All of us at WCAU Radio send our very best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This is Pete Silverman, WCAU, Philadelphia.
Now, let me toddle on over here and see who's on this line. Good morning.
How's your bird?
Oh, good morning, William.
I thought that was a guy on the phone saying that, yeah.
Well, so now you pick it up as everyone else says.
That's right.
You have reduced me from 10 to one possible guess and a sure thing.
See, go Corsair, easy, quick loss weight diet.
This is the Northeast Bookworm checking in.
Ah, bookworm.
I have one question for you, William.
Yes?
Have you found out yet where you're going to be?
Answer is no.
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 Oh, you're still looking around, huh?
Looks right now like I'm going to be home a lot. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Let's take a wild stab. My wife gave me 3 guesses at number 17.
What was the first daytime serial on TV?
How about Love of Life?
No.
The Guiding Light?
No.
I Remember Mama?
No.
No. Well, strike out on that one.
Oh, all right.
Okay, you left me with my one sure thing.
Here it is, friend.
Number 42.
A sure thing, number 42. Whose code name is Eric?
Well, that's very easy. The series was written by Donald Hamilton. The person is Matt Helm.
Detective Matt Helm, that's right.
Played by Dean Martin in the movie.
When the moon hit you. Yeah.
Now, see that one I knew inside out and backwards.
I'm glad, because it would have been terribly embarrassing if your sure thing wasn't.
Now, if I'd only gotten one about an hour ago, I would have had about 10 others. But
and again.
That's the way it goes, William.
Yeah.
Well, Bill, you take care of yourself, and I hope you can let us know before... You're going to be on Wednesday night. That's your last night?
Wednesday is the 31st. I will be leaving the morning of the 31st. So I'll be on the morning.
On Tuesday?
Yes.
And they'll probably have a tape on Wednesday.
Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and then, they'll run tapes right up to and including the 4th.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll have to make sure to check in before you check out.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, William, you have a good day.
Thank you. Toodaloo.
Right, bye.
Good morning.
Oh, sure it is. You have a very ready wit. Let me know when it's ready someday. Another thing, steady to your word.
I ain't got a great delivery. It should be on the back of a truck, yeah.
You should be on stage, you know. There's one leaving in 15 minutes.
Be under it. Yeah.
What is this? I had all these great questions, and now nothing. Well, almost nothing.
Well.
I'm left with 2 goodies up at the top. Do you know who this is?
Yes.
Who?
Don't bug me about names. I'm old. Don't bother me about names.
Whoever.
Yes. You know, I should say this again there. I got this young man's trophy from North Carolina still sitting here.
Well?
I don't know what to do about him.
What do you want me to do? I mean, you want me to light a flare for you or something?
I have visions of meeting him some 20 years from now, you know.
And him coming up to you with his cane, hitting you
I'll
over.
give him my trophy, or should I wrap you around a little bit? Because at that point, he'll have the upper hand. You know?
Okay, let's cut this nonsense out and get to some more nonsense.
Oh, all right.
12.
What happened to it?
Number 12.
Number 12. How many colleges or universities in the United States have the name Wesleyan in them, and which was the first?
Well, just so happens that I have the college handbook, which is a sneaky way of answering a question, and they have 3.
Well, afraid you're a little short there.
Am I close?
No.
No.
I wouldn't want to have to pay for the difference. Let me put it that way.
Oh, you're kidding.
Why would I kid you?
Is this in history or just now?
I can't give you my source, but I have one.
Oh, okay. All right, let me take another wild stab at it. All right, 3 isn't too close. How about 20?
Nope.
25.
Nope.
All right, then let me take a guess at the college.
Yep.
These sure ones always work out so well for me.
Yeah.
Is it Wesley College in Delaware?
Nope.
Is it Wesleyan College in Georgia?
Nope.
Is it Wesleyan University in Connecticut?
Wesleyan University, founded in 1831 in Middletown, Connecticut. Right.
That's it. I'd never get anything. Boy, wow. It makes me feel good. I go out in style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, number 18.
A Pennsylvania bank, in an unprecedented move, announced it will open a mini branch early next year. What bank and where?
Gee, I'm surprised no one got this. Let's see. I'm not sure the bank. Is it Fidelity?
Yeah.
And they're opening it in a supermarket.
Yeah, you want to be more specific, or should we?
Is it a Pantry Pride?
Pantry Pride Market at 2019 Cotman Avenue.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do you like that? You go in the supermarket, you get robbed, you go in your bank, and you get robbed at the same time. 2 for the price of 1.
That's
what I call
right.
100% waste.
You make your mortgage, your car payment, and whatever's
Well,
left, you can buy food
Well,
with.
I was lucky to get that, I'll tell you.
I'll say.
Well, you have a choice of questions here. I can ask you something about dogs, or I can ask you something about the masochism tango, or I can ask you something about Broadway.
Well, make it easy on yourself, lad.
Oh, okay. That's where I tempt you with that second one.
Yeah.
Obviously not.
No.
You know about it. Okay. What number is this?
61.
61. So you don't look a day over 60.
Well, I got to tell you, you're absolutely correct.
Okay. The author of the hit play and movie.
The author of the hit play / movie.
Sleuth.
Uh-huh.
Has a new play.
As a new... Uh-huh.
That will be produced on Broadway.
Well... Produced on Broadway.
In 1976.
Uh-huh.
Name the play.
Name it. Okay.
Well, it's been a lot of fun. I hope you stick around, and I hope you have a happy New Year, although that seems a little double standard by this time.
Well, thank you, sir. I'll give it a battle.
Yeah, I'll try. Maybe I'll reach you before Tuesday.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so good luck.
Toodaloo, and thank you.
When was the last time that the news made you smile or feel really good inside? WCAU Radio News is ready to guarantee that at least once a week, the news is going to make you smile and feel good. On Friday, January 9th, we'll present our first WCAU Citizen of the Week Award, and it'll be somebody that you know because you, the listeners, are going to do the nominating. Send us a letter about a special person in your life, a son, a daughter, a friend, a community worker, your choice. We'll select our Citizen of the Week, who will receive a dinner for 2 and an invitation to WCAU Radio for lunch. Now take a deep breath and listen carefully. At the end of the year, we'll name a Citizen of the Year from among the weekly winners. That person and a guest will visit the news capitals of the world on us. So start writing now. Send your letters to WCAU Radio, Citizen of the Week, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19131. Letters received remain eligible for 1 year. Complete contest details on request.
Boom. Well, let me get over here now. Good morning.
Good morning, Willie. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's Nate from Westfield.
Hey, how you doing, Nate?
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Okay, what'd Santa bring you?
Heartburn, acid indigestion, and an
Okay.
ache all over feeling,
Oh,
yeah.
by the way, how's your bird?
Oh, fine, thank you. And your own?
Oh, just great.
Good, good.
Eating away.
Ooh.
Okay, listen. I have the answer to number 50.
The answer to number 50.
Right,
Well, we have something in common. I happen to have the same answer.
right.
What is it?
John Daly?
John Daly was the host of What's My Line when it first came on the air in 1950.
Is it true? Is it right?
Oh, sure.
Okay, number 2?
We all know what that is. Where did the Ringling Brothers Circus originate?
Right, England?
No?
Okay. Can you give me the question to number 13? Number 13, because I don't know the question.
Who wrote That's What I Like About the South?
Phil Harris?
No, Phil sang it. Andy Rasaf wrote it.
I thought it was Phil Harris. Okay.
Okay.
Number 47?
47.
Right.
Who are the original members of FDR's Brain Trust?
Okay, Cordell Hall
Hmm?
and Henry Morgenthau?
No, it's Raymond Moley, Rexford G. Tugwell, and Adolph A. Burl. All
Okay.
professors from
well, I have
Columbia.
a question.
Oh, all right. 62.
Who was the first Roman Catholic bishop in the U.S.?
Was the first Roman Catholic bishop in the U.S. Okay.
Okay, listen, I have to say hello to a few people. Is that okay?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Just give him a call and tell him hello. Sorry about that. Good morning.
Hello, Bill Corsair?
Yes.
Okay, where's my consumer radio?
Okay. Yeah, actually, you're not supposed to use public media
It's the
for
first time caller from Brooklyn, New York.
private purposes. Yeah, let me give you a little... Okay.
Okay. Like to know is Brooklyn Dodger?
Brooklyn Dodger, eh?
Yeah.
You got it, Brooke.
Okay. First thing, for number 58, it was the start of World War I.
Okay.
And it was June 14th or June 28th, 1914.
So you think the 8th is just a figment there?
Okay.
14th or the what?
1914.
No. The 14th or what was the other?
Number 44 question.
No. You said it was June 14th or June something else. Maybe you didn't. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 44 question.
44. Hallucinating in my old age here. Who was the former NBA center from Grambling who made a record 21 of 23 free throws in the 1964 NAIA tournament?
Willis Reed?
Willis Reed did it, that's right.
Okay. Number 40.
Who was baseball's first bonus baby, and how much did he get for signing?
Was it Sam McDowell?
No?
Bob Bailey?
No?
Forget it.
You're going to be surprised.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay.
Number 10.
Say again?
Number 10.
What were the slaves who erected Egypt's pyramids fed and why?
Bread?
No.
No. Oh, well. Number 1.
Who was the world's first full-time radio announcer? What year did he start? At Pittsburgh's radio station KDKA.
1924? I just know the year, maybe.
Nope.
Is it close?
Well, I wouldn't want to have to stay up late for the difference.
1940?
Nope.
1950?
No.
Okay. I'd give my own question.
Okay, 63.
Okay. What were the 5...
What?
What were the 5
Uh-huh.
original
Uh-huh.
Eastern Division
Mm-hmm.
ABA teams?
Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay, thank you, pal. Have a good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Nothing like an outpouring of affection. Good morning.
Hello, Bill.
Yes.
Can you hold on one moment
Oh,
so I
sure.
can turn on my radio?
Sure, I just got a kiss to build a dream on. Heck, I could
Okay.
hold on for
I'm
hours.
a first-time caller,
Oh, here's it. On the coffee cup.
and I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, land of Lincoln.
And That last call was from my friend who lives in Coney Island.
Not the Kiss, right?
And, what else? Number 11?
Number 11 from Brooklyn. On the series The Honeymooners, what was Ed Norton's telephone number?
That show was on tonight, and I only got the first 3 numbers. It's Bensonhurst 0?
No, it's Bensonhurst, but it's not 0.
Not 0.
Okay.
It's 1.
No.
9.
No, we only give 3.
And, the area code was 212.
I wouldn't be at all surprised.
And, my rascal name.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to be called the Flatbush Kid.
The Flatbush Kid.
Right.
Okay, right to your New York station, tell them to open the door.
Yeah.
I'll be up. I'll stay at your house.
And I was wondering, is KYW the only other all-news station in Philadelphia?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. And, let's see. Number 34?
30. What TV personality said? 10-4. I love the wide open spaces and peace.
I guess that's the wrong question.
What was it regarding?
I wrote down a couple of questions here, but I don't remember. Okay, my own question then.
Okay, 64 on page 6.
In the first year
Uh-huh.
of the American Basketball Association,
ABA, yeah.
who led the league in scoring?
The league. In scoring.
What team did he play for?
Yeah.
And what team does he play for now?
Oh, no. Okay.
And the last question, wait.
Huh?
What was the last question, 63?
Yeah, what were the 5 original Eastern Division ABA teams?
Okay, the New Jersey Americans,
Okay.
the Pittsburgh Pipers,
Pittsburgh Pipers,
the Kentucky Colonels,
Kentucky Colonels,
the Indiana Pacers,
yeah.
and that's
Whoa.
4 out of 5, right?
Boo! Boo!
And I think the Minnesota Huskies.
Minnesota Huskies. Okay.
Okay, I want to wish you the best of luck, you and Jan.
Thank you, Flatbush.
And I'll be listening, and hopefully I'll hear you again. So.
Okay, yeah, I hope so too, pal.
And you're on Channel 10 Wake Up?
Yes, sir.
And how long will you be on that?
Well, if I stop today, and I'm not going to, I think we've got about 3 more months of the show in the can, but the way it stands now, I'll continue on there.
Well, okay. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope to call you soon at your new radio station.
Thank you, pal. Have a good morning.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Your bird.
Fine, thank you. And your own?
Oh,
How's your
terrible. This is Boy Drummer here.
Ah. Calling in from the sticks.
My bird is not doing too well today.
Oh, I see.
Unbelievable. 19 questions I had the answers to. Wiped out.
Oh.
Disgraceful. Shame on myself.
I know.
Okay. Getting down to business. Number 1. Take a guess.
Yeah, who's the worst? Well, we may have our votes on that, but who was the world's first full-time radio announcer?
Oh, my heavens.
Yes. What year did he start in Pittsburgh radio station KDKA?
Was the name Frank Conrad?
No?
No. Okay, so I won't even take a guess at the year. Number 5, which was answered, I think, Chicago, the member of the group. Was there a...
We didn't find out where he came from, though, I don't think.
It came from New York.
Yeah, but we didn't find out what part of New York. Oh, yes, we did. He said Brooklyn, that's right.
Oh, was there a verification for that?
Yeah, Hy Gardner, who does a syndicated column on most major newspapers, pointed that out. This was no more than a year old, and I do believe it was a 75 column. But There's a very real possibility that he's either a new member or...
Yeah, well, it was, I guess in about a year and a half, Lawden de Oliveira was added to the group. He was a percussionist.
Uh-huh.
I'll say he wasn't, by reason of his late coming, he couldn't have been an original.
Yeah.
Number 58.
58, eh?
The stake with the most letters in it.
Yeah, what do you think? It just said...
According to my count, it's Massachusetts with 13 letters in it.
Yeah, it's 59, by the way. I just don't know about this prefix business.
Yeah, I tried. I worked all them out, and there's still... I think the biggest one is 12. Even like things like New Hampshire or South Carolina or...
Yeah, because I know about one that, if I'm interpolating this correctly, would dwarf all those. It's just not commonly known.
Who?
Well, I can't give you the answer, you had sketch, but I mean...
No,
There's one that I'm aware of, and I don't think it's a prefix that it has, but whose name would dwarf things like Massachusetts and Mississippi.
A state in the Union?
Yeah. It's not commonly known. So
Is this what we're looking for?
I guess. I don't. I mean, that's what came to mind. Whenever I deal with this question, that's usually the answer. Now, adding the prefix thing, I don't know whether that confused the issue or not. I don't. The state I'm thinking of doesn't use a prefix. It's just commonly known by another name.
Well,
Oh.
we'll eagerly tune into wherever you will be to find out.
Well, I'll give you my guess at the end of the night if nobody's given it a shot.
I just went by the ones that were there.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I think that's the trick of it, see.
Existing. It could be something slick in there. 34, 37, 44. 25. I just clipped part of this in transit home.
25, going through a traffic light while jotting down. Maine was the oldest operation.
Exactly what I was doing.
Yeah, I figured as much. I know your kind. Man, and as he passed on to the next life, friends, he whispered the answer.
I was coming down the road and I got the pen in my hand and jotting it down on the back of this announcement sheet. I got someplace, and I come down there and I get through the light and I pulled over because there's a bump where I went over and I started to write right off the edge of the paper onto the seat. I've got oldest.
Yeah, Maine
something or other here.
Yeah, Maine has the oldest operational lighthouse in the United States. What's the name of it? The year it was built, and what president ordered it built?
Is it the Boston Light?
No.
Little Brewster. I think that's... I can't even read this anymore. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, that's the earliest date I have. That was 1716. What more can I say? I'll have to drop a question on you then.
See, the part on that you have to watch out for is operational. This one still functions.
Yeah.
Whereas, I don't know about you, but I'd be inclined to go for the first lighthouse. You know,
well,
without thinking.
I'm going... This one here was... This reference I'm using goes back to the 3rd century B.C., guiding ships into the Nile. And
that was a guy named Diogenes, wasn't it? On a lantern. He says, "You on ship there?"
Yeah, it's no longer... I don't think it's any longer operational. It was... no. Let's... Scratching through the reference and the things I got jotted down. That's the oldest... The oldest thing I got here. It's... it's still operating. No. I'll drop that one off.
Oh, all right.
Drop on my own question.
Okay.
Which is number?
65.
65. Oh, 65. Which is... I'm working on how to phrase this right. What is the product? Well, let's see. This is kind of two parts. I'm looking. I would like to know the molecule name of the chemical name of the molecule. It's a molecule that has the least friction. And its popular name that we use now. It's a hard question to ask. It's in use. It's very common in use today.
I got it. That comes out all right. What's the chemical name of the molecule that has the least friction and its popular name?
Yeah, its technical name is the smallest coefficient of friction is the heavier word for it.
No, don't do that. I just about wrote this.
And
matter of fact, I had to call in 2 texts to get it on paper.
yeah, and it has a popular term that we all have come to know.
Eddie Albert, the father.
Yes.
Remember him from On Your Toes. Now, the kid wasn't even thought of as. And of course, his lovely actress wife, Margot, was there. But she's a sweetie. She was in Lost Horizon with Frank Capra, or actually directed by Frank Capra. Maybe she was with Frank Capra behind the scenes.
You never know about that.
And, of course, Edward Albert, who you mentioned, sir.
Yeah.
He was there. And the last one that yours truly got to dine with was Geraldine Fitzgerald.
Geraldine Fitzgerald. I remember her. She did those great Bing Crosby movies.
Yes.
She always played a priest.
The Radio Parade of 1935.
That's right.
So this has been a busy week for yours truly.
It has indeed.
And, of course, you would have to end with 2 more ulcers tonight for me.
One like this and one like this.
Yes, sir, but I am going to get my revenge now. On number 19.
What the heck is that? Oh. Who played Sunday Clothes in the film The 3 Days of the Condor?
Was it Bobby Mama?
Bobby Mama?
Was it Bobby Papa?
Bobby Papa?
Was it, and here's my revenge, Bobby Dada?
Wasn't Bobby Dada?
Robert Dada?
No.
Sir, it was.
I got a different first name.
Well, what do you mean? It begins with a B?
Why don't you say Mr. Dada?
Was it Mr. Dada?
Yeah, Richard Dada.
No, it was actually Robert Dada.
Well, he changed his name to Richard for my question.
Well, tell that guy it was Robert.
You know how those show people are.
Tell him to sit down.
Sit down.
Well, sir, revenge is sweet. Now, sir, how about if I try number 17?
What? Was the first daytime cereal on TV?
Was it Cocoa Krispies? The prize was that you pulled it out of the box, you could fall down.
What's the matter with you, kid? Don't you know nothing?
Well, sir, I guess I want to sit in the bags and look at the broads.
Well, all right.
That's what the MC once told me.
I can buy that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I heard Boa's girl thanked me last night. Or on the radio, I mean.
She did indeed.
Yes. And you and I met her on Butterscotch at the picnic, sir.
We did indeed, sir.
You remember her?
Yeah.
I remember you. Yes. Number 13.
Who wrote? That's what I like about the South.
Yes, well, it wasn't Phil Harris, I'll tell you that much.
No.
1944 was written by a man named Mr. Andrew Rassaf.
Yes, it was, Gesundheit.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's all right.
Yes, it is.
Certainly
What was that?
is. That's a dead button and me throwing a pen to try and make a sound. It didn't come off.
Did you drop your uppers?
Know what you're thinking.
Oh, you dropped your lowers.
My goodness.
My goodness is right. It doesn't have all that much to do with that.
I don't suppose.
Yes. How about number 35, some general information?
Oh, all right.
Information, please.
On what date did British troops occupy Philadelphia in the American Revolution?
Well, I have some months. Do you want the months and a day?
Yeah, I guess I have the initial occupation date here.
You would. Well, sir.
Yeah.
Because I don't have it, you have it. If I do have it, you wouldn't.
That's true.
October 9... Well, how about if I give you the months and then we'll try and narrow it down.
Okay.
From October 1777 to June 1778. How about that?
I'll buy 1777.
But is it near June? Sir, this is the last week. Give me a break.
What do you mean? These questions have to last me till 5:30. Come in.
You're right back out again.
Oh, well.
Even Miss Francis of the Ding Dong School climbed in.
Yes, yes.
Well, let's see. July 1778?
No,
August 1778?
no. I believe that with June is 3, isn't it?
Well, yes, sir, but I got October right. So how about if I guess on the day for October?
How did you get October right? I don't have October.
You told me I did.
No.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean I got the month right, but not the year.
No, I mean you got the year right.
1777 to 1778. Right?
Well, I just have 1777, then I have a date, see?
Oh, I'm sorry. I see. You mean it was within 1 month or a couple of months?
No, it was on a certain date they took over Philadelphia.
Right.
And then they held it till 1778 probably, but that's another story.
Oh, I see. I thought you wanted the date that they let it go. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
The date? Well, okay.
Yes.
So you gave me 3 months, and now you want to give me 3 more.
Oh, sir, well...
Come now, bike boy.
Misunderstanding.
Surely you jest.
You remember misunderstanding. She used to work the truck.
Yes, I do indeed,
She
yeah.
used to work with misconception.
That's right. Beautiful child.
Yeah. Well, sir, I'm going to get my revenge on you. What do you think of that?
Oh, all right.
Oh, all right.
Might as well give it a shot. Everybody else has.
Yes. It was the capital of the colonies, by the way, was moved to the middle of Pennsylvania when that happened, sir.
That's right.
You're going to get it.
The bell went up to someplace in upstate and all sorts
Can
of
I get my revenge on you by answering number 36?
36, why not? Who plays Officer Pete Royster in TV's Policewoman?
Is that Charles Deercop?
Yep. Not hyphenated, by the way.
Yes. My goodness. I liked Angie Dickinson in Calypso Joe with Calypso Maniacs in 1957.
I liked her in a bathing suit.
I nearly said kleptomaniacs. Could you imagine Angie Dickinson with a bunch of kleptomaniacs?
Yes.
With a bathing suit?
Safe.
Yes.
Nobody going to tell me how to spend my money.
Half safe.
I'll say.
Yes, sir. You should. Now, I got back on that. Now, let me see. I have a wild guess, sir. On number 51.
51. What was the first soap opera on radio?
Well, this is really a wild guess. Put it down with a gigantic question mark, but I would say English Coronets. English Coronets? They sounded like...
My goodness. No wonder they lost the war.
Well, that was New Year's a bit early.
Every time they did that, 12 ducks flew down.
By the way, sir, Beretta's bird is 8 years old. Did he have a transplant or something? What is that?
I hadn't really thought about that.
My goodness. Anyway, sir, I will answer number 52 for you.
52 reads, who played Sulu in Star Trek?
Well, sir, that was George Takei. Should I spell that?
Yes.
That's George. Now, next question.
You think. I'm like a dummy. I'm writing it down.
I told you I'd get back at you.
George what?
No, it's George Takei. Takei.
Just as I suspected, probably. Yeah. Okay.
Well, sir, did you like my mere pittance?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, well, don't tell your wife.
Well, it was better than your mere Bistushane.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, actually, up in Rhode Island, it's by dear Mr. Shane.
Ain't it?
That was written by the great Sammy Kahn.
That's right.
Oh, Willie!
Being a man, that would make him a con man, wouldn't it? Yes!
A big Sammy man.
Well.
In honor of me dining with those 4 terrific stars this week, sir.
Yes?
May I please ask a trivia question concerning one of them?
The answer is yes, and the number is 54.
Why, thank you.
Oh, that's
sir.
all right, yes.
How come number 54 and all my questions were answered?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, all right.
Oh, all right. In 1955, why did Margot decide to?
Why did Margot... Yeah?
Come out of retirement and...
Out of retirement. And?
Also star in the Lillian Roth biography. The Lillian Roth.
The Lillian Roth. Uh-huh.
I'll cry tomorrow. And she was crying the day after tomorrow, too.
Oh.
It's a shame, sir, that you're not on for a few more weeks so I could ask about the other 3.
That's true. Well, maybe we'll pick it up someplace else a little down the road.
Do you want me to give you an answer?
Oh, sure.
Well, sir, then as they say on WCAU AM, have a Happy New Year.
Ain't it?
And I hope to be seeing you 2 on those 2 January dates.
Yes, sir.
So perhaps I'll see you then.
Oh, all right.
Oh, all
Say hello to
right.
Miss Business, go and touch all the ships at sea there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
There you go, Spence, your basic bike boy. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Corsair.
Sir.
This is, whoops, I almost didn't get my tape recorder out there. Excuse me.
I don't have any whoops on my list here.
I say, this is Jerky Chang in town.
Hey, how you doing?
Alrighty. Listen, I wanted to make a real quick comment about last night's conversation before I go into the trivia.
Which one?
And that is, I wasn't critical of your Christmas show. I was just disappointed at your lack of exposure on it.
Oh.
Oh, you know,
Oh, yeah. Well, like I said, they tried to put a lot of things in and came out with a lot less.
But I was just disappointed that you weren't exposed more on it.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Did you give me a flash?
I'm much too young to have flashes,
Yes,
sir.
I know.
Yeah.
Warm ones, anyway. Listen, I feel like a baby among mental gnats here, you know? Some of these, like this Bike Boy and Captain Marvel or Whip It Bang.
Yes.
You know, I had a whole list here, and I've just been crossing everything else. I've been listening.
Makes you want to cloud up and rain all over them, doesn't it?
Oh, I'm telling you. Well, listen, I have a question on this one. I think you asked this either a week or 2 weeks ago. Number 11 is about the honeymooner's telephone number. Is that Ralph's number or Norton's number?
Well, this week we're asking for Ed Norton's.
Oh, Lord.
The other one was Ralph's.
Let me cross that out, would you?
Okay.
Because I don't know that one. I know Ralph didn't have a telephone, am I right?
No, as it turns out, this happens to be at the top. Ralph had a telephone.
He did?
Yeah, he had one thing where he got one. And in that
I see.
And his number was BE07741.
Good. Can I dial him between 8 and 9?
Would you please?
Okay.
You can dial him right now. You get some interesting comments, whoever answered.
I would be certainly sure of that.
Yeah.
Well, I am down to, would you believe, just one.
The answer is yes.
This is going to be short.
Oh, all right.
I think. Now, Nat King Cole recorded the Nature Boy, number 29. The motion picture, I think. Now, I'm not sure on the title of it, so I'll take a shot. Was it Haji Baba and the Seven Thieves or Ali Baba and the Seven Thieves, something like that?
No, in that movie, Nat sang Haji Baba, as it turns out. Do you remember that? Haji.
Yes, remember that.
Yes, prancing across the sands.
He also didn't sing Nature Boy right in there with
chicks.
it. He also didn't sing Nature Boy as a title or as one of the songs in the picture.
Not Haji Baba, no. This was the main tune from that motion picture.
Yeah. Well, destroyed again.
Well, easy come, easy go.
I can just listen to trivia because I'm in lots of trouble trying this on. Anyway, can I throw one at you?
The answer is yes, and the number is 55.
Okay, 55. Now, listen, before I ask this, I have no reference other than my own memory. It's an early television show. Is that fit to put on there, or do I have to give some,
Well, if I don't get a source, the only thing I can tell you on that is that I very seldom go to war on them. Trivia buffs being the folks that they are, quite often as not, will have their own opinion on an answer, and if I have a source, then then I'll argue it, but otherwise I just acquiesce.
Okay, I was just wondering, on this, it was a show way back in the early 50s. It starred a man named Stu Irwin.
Yeah.
And I just wondered what the title of the movie, or the weekly series was, a sitcom.
What was the title?
You can phrase that any way you particularly care to, for your own shorthand method.
The TV show which starred Stu Irwin.
That's right.
Yeah. I think, and this is just my memory, it had two names.
Uh-oh, that means either your memory is twice as good as mine, or I've got a good memory, but it's short.
Well, that doesn't make any difference. I'll hold out for both of them. How you like that?
Okay, sir.
Okay, have a good morning.
Yes, and you have a happy New Year.
Thank you, sir.
Right, sir.
Toodaloo!
Bye-bye.
When was the last time that the news made you smile or feel really good inside? WCAU Radio News is ready to guarantee that at least once a week, the news is going to make you smile and feel good. On Friday, January 9th, we'll present our first WCAU Citizen of the Week Award, and it'll be somebody that you know because you, the listeners, are going to do the nominating. Send us a letter about a special person in your life, a son, a daughter, a friend, a community worker, your choice. We'll select our Citizen of the Week, who will receive a dinner for two and an invitation to WCAU Radio for lunch. Now take a deep breath and listen carefully. At the end of the year, we'll name a Citizen of the Year from among the weekly winners. That person and a guest will visit the news capitals of the world on us. So start writing now. Send your letters to WCAU Radio, Citizen of the Week, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19131. Letters received remain eligible for 1 year. Complete contest details on request.
The 12 minutes now before 2 o'clock in the morning. Full Moon is our technical director, by the way. Cleverly disguised as Full Moon. He wore his full moon suit this morning. Hello.
Hiya.
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 Is that you, Bernie?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Bike Boy, Gatsby, the rest of you.
Yeah. Tell him, Talou.
Number 4.
Number 4. Doggone it. What was the name of the Lone Ranger horse's Silver's father?
Silver Lightning.
No.
Silver Mercury.
No?
Silver Clutch.
He's a speed freak. He was always tripping.
8.
8. In which city did the first European drive-in movie open?
How about Copenhagen?
No?
10.
What'd they need a drive-in for? They just went home. 10. What were the slaves who erected Egypt's pyramids fed and why?
How about each other?
How's your bird?
Oh, cut it out.
Hopefully.
Kind of like it just the same.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah. Does paint a picture. Huh?
14.
14. What and where is America's only moving national landmark?
How about the Delta Queen? That paddle boat that goes up and down the Mississippi.
No, you just stepped on a good line.
No.
No, I'm afraid not.
All right. 17.
What was the first daytime serial on TV?
One Man's Family?
No?
No.
But you're hot.
No, cut that out.
Oh, how big a piece would you like?
Supposed to be after the show. Number 20.
Oh, all right. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John wrote the 4 Gospels. What other books of the New Testament were written by one or more of these 4?
The only one I can think of is Revelations of John.
Yeah, John wrote Revelations.
That's as far as I can go with that one.
Oh, all right.
26, I guess.
Angie Chester won this award in 1974, Beth Martin in 1975. What was the award?
Miss Black America?
No?
28.
What's the female record for the conquest of the highest point on Earth, Mount Everest, and who said it?
Well, I don't know any of the answers. All I know is it was a Japanese woman recently.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know the name, and I don't know any of that stuff, but maybe someone else can look it up. Number 30.
In a Betty Smith novel set in the early 1900s, Francie Nolan learns the mysteries and realities of life. Name the novel.
The Egg and I?
No? What kind of a crack was that?
Yes. Has 37 been completely answered?
No, it hasn't.
What do we got?
We still don't know with what sport we should associate John Blood McNally.
Is he a pitcher?
No?
No. Okay. 47.
47 reads... Who are the original members of FDR's Brain Trust? We have Rexford G. Tugwell, but we need 2 more.
O.M.W. Sprague.
No?
No. Arthur E. Morgan.
No?
Raymond Moley.
Raymond Moley.
Moley.
Remember, his father was a minister. He was known as...
Holy moly.
Right.
Okay, got an easy one tonight.
Oh, good. It's been years.
Yes. Number?
56.
Good year.
Blimp.
By what name?
By what name?
Is Mrs. Olson, A-L-T-O-N, Blodgett, B-L-O-D-G-E-T-T, better known?
Blodge?
Blodgett.
Better. I was taking a guess.
And the people who probably would have better access to that answer have already been on. Well, Willie, I'll talk to you next week.
Okay, toodaloo. There she goes, friends. That's tempestuous Cholula here on the Bill Corsair Trivia Show.
How's your bird?
Fine, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill.
Yes.
How about number 47 again?
Again. This couldn't happen again. Okay, we need 1 more of the original 3 members of FDR's Brain Trust.
Okay, Adolph Burl.
Adolph A. Burl.
Jr.
Don't be picky. Yeah, they were advisors and speechwriters. Raymond Moley, Rexford G. Tugwell, and Adolph A. Burl, Jr. All professors or from Columbia University. Anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
44.
44 is, who is the former NBA center from Grambling who made a record 21 of 23 free throws in the 1964 NAIA tournament?
I'll take a stab at Zelmo Beatty.
No?
Oh, all right. How about 40?
40 is, who was baseball's first bonus baby, and how much did he get for signing?
Tommy Qualters?
No?
Oh, God.
That's all right.
Let's try 15.
15.
Phillies record.
Yeah, what was the Phillies record last year on artificial turf and then on grass?
Artificial 68 and 53, grass 20 and 21.
I've got different figures. You're in the neighborhood on both instances, but...
Yeah, well, there would be less games on grass. Most of the surfaces are artificial. How about moving National Monument?
Raquel Welch. No.
This is going to be a real good one.
Okay, let me
Mississippi River.
That's not bad, but that's not it, but that's not bad.
Throw it out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. John Blood McNally, 37.
Yeah, what the heck sport was he involved in?
Try football.
Yeah, he was in football.
All right. That looks like it. I'm a first-time caller. I just wanted to get my...
Well, there's a clang in a coffee cup, sir.
Okay, we'll be looking to hear from you later.
Thank you. I'll be looking to talk to you later.
All right, Happy New Year.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye-bye. Good morning.
Can I turn my radio down?
The answer is yes. It's a movie
Well,
buff.
Mr. Corsair, this here is a gerbil.
Oh, I thought it was a movie buff. Gerbil.
Yeah.
How you doing, Gerb?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good enough.
Let me get my piece of paper over here.
Oh, all right.
Number 14. Get that one out of the way.
Yeah, what and where is America's only moving national landmark?
In San Francisco, and it's the cable cars.
Cable cars of San Francisco, according to a pamphlet called San Francisco, Everybody's Favorite City. Put out, oddly enough, by the San Francisco Convention and Visitors Bureau. So that's why I thought I should qualify it.
Thanks for putting up with me for all these 3.5 years I've been calling you.
Well, thank you for putting up with me. You know, I've had my bad days, too.
I've had a lot of bad questions on there.
Well, I've had a lot of bad answers on it.
I have 2 questions I'm trying to choose between. One difficult and the other one almost unknown.
Do any meaning, I guess.
I'll do the easier one, but... who played Aunt M?
Who? Aunt. Facts 2 different ways. That's why we ask you to send the sources when you send your answer for the questions, so that in instances like that, we can quote them and pull your question out. Otherwise, we just acquiesce. Good morning.
Bill.
Hey.
How are you?
All right.
This is Firebird.
Firebird, this is Uncle Bill.
Okay, let's start at the beginning, I guess. Number 2.
Yeah, what swimmer trained on champagne to win the 100-meter backstroke in the Olympics?
Johnny Weissmuller.
Nope.
Nope. Number 3.
Who was named England's #1 film actress in 1961?
Haley Mills.
Yep.
It was?
Yep.
Oh, I'm right.
Yep.
There you go. Number 4.
Her father, John Mills, said, pick up your room. Who did the National Enquirer call the modern-day king and queen of Hollywood?
Was that Sybil Shepherd and what's his name?
Nope.
It wasn't.
No. That's kind of a fill-in-the-blank anyway, there, depending on what week you read the National Enquirer.
Well, I must have picked the wrong week.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Where was Monty Hall born, and what name was he given at birth?
In Manitoba.
Yeah, you got more than that? I got more than that, even.
You got more than that. King George, Manitoba.
Got 3 guesses. That's not 1.
Saskatoon.
That's 2.
Flin Flon.
Okay.
Can't win them all.
That's right.
Number 8.
In what Pennsylvania county was Tom Mix born?
Luzerne.
Nope.
Dauphin.
Nope.
Washington.
Nope.
We're getting there.
Yep.
Number 13.
What was Dan Daly's occupation in the MGM movie The Sunday Punch?
A banker.
Nope.
Well, that's all for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Number 16.
On June 11th, 1892, Wilbert Robertson set a record when he hit 7 consecutive base hits in a 9-inning game. He was a catcher with the Baltimore Orioles. Who was the other player to equal that feat, and on what date if you want? I just gave the date out, but you can do it if you want.
That was Boston's Rookie of the Year, Lynn. Fred Lynn.
How do I have?
It's not who you have?
I got a second baseman.
Second base, Denny Doyle?
No.
Second baseman. Don't know. Okay, 21.
Answered. Colin Clive.
28.
What is Rhode Island's #1 tourist attraction?
skiing?
No, that's a pastime now. You're going to have to differentiate.
Tourist attraction.
Yeah. I mean, you're right in a sense, but if you're going to do that, it'll be the ocean. Unless you visited it, I guess you wouldn't know, because somehow our Chamber of Commerce doesn't get the word out, but there's a lot of great oceanfront beaches and fishing and that stuff, but we're talking about an inanimate here.
Yeah, well, so much for that one.
Mm-hmm.
29.
This husband and wife sent out 40,000 Christmas cards in 1969 to lay claim to the record of the greatest number of personal Christmas cards sent out. Who are they?
Was that Tricky and Mrs. Nixon?
I have Richard down here, but that's right, yeah.
That's 2. It's not bad. Number 32.
32. In the comics, how many children did Maggie and Jiggs have?
5.
Nope.
3?
Nope.
1.
Yes, a grown daughter, which is why she never showed up in the strip, to the best of my knowledge.
See, 34 is answered, right?
Mm-hmm.
36.
On what date did the majority of the signers sign the Declaration of Independence?
July 7th.
No.
July 5th.
No.
July 9th.
No.
44.
Who's the only member of the rock group Chicago not born in that city, and where is he from?
I don't know his name, but he was born in L.A.
No.
Born in Frisco.
No.
Born in Canada.
No.
Okay. My question.
Yes. Oh, I mean, yeah. Okay, 57.
57. Okay, let me pick up my reference here. In what year... No, can't do that. Who was the first woman to win an Academy Award? In what year? And for what movie?
To win an Academy Award. You talking about Best Actress?
Yeah.
Best Actress. And in what year?
In what year and in what movie?
Okay.
The clue, it was a silent movie. Way back when.
Oh, all right.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Uncle Bill.
Okay, lad.
See you later.
Toodaloo.
Have fun.
You too. Good morning.
That's right.
Good morning.
Bill?
I'll find a question to that later. Yeah. Oh, sure.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, let's start with number 1.
Abe Lincoln once gave a full presidential pardon to an animal. What kind? Why did he pardon it?
Was it a horse?
Nope.
Was it a horse?
Nope.
Oh, how about a cow?
Nope.
Chicken?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Number 17.
What was the diameter of the U.S. satellite Echo 1 fully deployed, and what was the date of its launch?
Oh, I think I got the wrong question. I think it might be 16. It's the one with Wilbert Robinson.
Yeah, who equaled Wilbert's feat of 7 consecutive base hits in a 9-inning game?
Rennie Stennett this year.
Yeah, Rennie Stennett, second baseman for the Pirates, tied it back in September 16th, 1975. I think what we might have there as far as the discrepancy is 7 consecutive base hits in a 9-inning game. Certainly, a game that went over 9 innings, you'd be more likely to find somebody with 7 consecutive hits. Because they could start later in the game.
Okay, number 24.
Sometimes you even forget what day it was and you come to school on Saturday.
Oh, well, if it's going to be Saturday, then it'll be Saturday. Well, I forgot what day it was myself. Who played the secretary in Love with Her Boss? Robert Wagner in the movie The Towering Inferno. And in what TV soaper does she now perform?
Okay, that was Susan Flannery.
Yeah.
And she's on Days of Our Lives.
She certainly is. Rather torrid scene, I believe. It's been related to me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Number 34.
34. Has been answered. It was Dave McNally.
Okay. Let's see. Number 49 has been answered.
Yep.
All the way, right?
Yep.
38.
Has been answered. 9-0.
51.
In the TV, in the Star Trek series, how many starships were there? Name them.
There were 12. And you want me to give the names?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll just grunt. We got 2 extra from another person, but go ahead. They're probably just spares.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
Constitution. Exeter. Essex. Potemkin.
Ooh.
Hood.
E.
Excalibur. Lexington.
Ribbit.
Yorktown. Republic.
I didn't know that.
Congo. You there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Constellation. Valiant.
Hey.
Valiant.
Ooh.
Intrepid. Okay. You got those?
Yep.
Okay, now my question.
58.
Okie dokie. All right. Which president vetoed the most bills? This is congressional bills.
Most.
And how many were there? How many vetoes did he give out?
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good morning.
Good morning, Tim.
This, by the way, knocks the hell out of what Hubert Humphrey said about Gerald Ford, but we're not gonna start pinning old Hubert down to fact at this late date.
Not Gerald Ford.
Huh?
Not Gerald Ford. He doesn't even.
Oh, I know it. Oh, I know. He doesn't even come close, man.
Yeah.
Hubert, in a recent statement, said that old Jerry had done more than any other president. And of course, as usual, Hubert was just as pleased as Punch to say that. Okay.
Okay. Good morning.
Toodaloo.
All right. Bye.
Good morning.
Morning, Bill.
How up?
Universal, and of course James was the famous director, directed that.
Yes, he did.
Now, sir, number 1, and we all know what that is.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Abe Lincoln once gave a full presidential pardon to an animal. What kind and why did he pardon it?
Was it Becky?
Was not Becky.
Was she pardoned for boiling my cookbook?
Yes, she did.
Then sitting on it.
Well.
Yes, Willie. Well, of course, if you're from Rhode Island, my goodness, Rhode Island, you say Burling.
Burly.
Yes, Willie. Now, so I have a bit of a guess here.
Yes.
This is sort of a wild guess. Well, number 20, I believe. Is this the one about Telly Savalas?
Yeah, for what character role and what film did Telly Savalas shave his head?
Well, I'm really not too sure. This I'll just give you some movies.
Okay.
Interns?
What was it?
The Interns?
No.
I thought I was going to get it there.
You.
The Man from the Diners Club?
No.
Love is a Ball?
No.
You mean Love Isn't a Ball, sir?
Well, it may very well be, sir, but...
Yes!
Yes.
My goodness, what happened?
Got hit with a baggie here.
Yes, I think I just did. Oh, Willie!
Yes.
Had a surprise visit on our friend Sandy on Wednesday. I ended up getting the surprise, though. Yes. She's very nice.
Well, of course.
My goodness, what was that?
One of the neighbor's kids.
Well, I certainly hope so. Now, sir, another wild guess here. On number 24, I believe it was.
Who played the secretary in love with her boss, Robert Wagner, in the movie The Towering Inferno?
Was that Susan Blakely?
Who?
Susan Blakely?
Nope.
My goodness, sir. Was it William Holden?
William Holden in drag. No, it was not.
Yeah, well, they were only on Thursday nights.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now, sir, let me give you number 35. I will do that.
Okay. What Chaplin masterpiece was about a blind flower seller?
Well, sir, that was a brilliant film called City Lights.
Back in 1931.
Yes, that was New Year's Eve a bit early.
Yes, it was.
Virginia Cherrill, and of course a cameo by the late great Miss Jean Harlow. Now, sir, I have some titles, a couple of titles here to throw at you, but make sure you duck. Well, number 39.
Name Clark Gable's westerns.
This is a bit of a hard one to figure out because of the general term, but I'll throw some titles at you.
Okay.
Was one of them Boomtown?
I don't have it.
Well, sir, that was with Claudette Colbert. I thought it was. It was about oil. Well, Honky Tonk I thought was a Western.
Yep.
Of course, there. And, of course, the Misfits.
Yep.
How about, I can't even read my own handwriting here. Did I write The Painted Desert? Oh, The Painted Desert?
Yep.
Goody. The Lone Star?
Yep.
That was from 1952. Painted Desert, of course. Now, this is one I don't... San Francisco wasn't really a Western, although it was out west. What do you have on that?
I don't have that.
Oh, all right.
Oh, all right.
That was a Spencer Tracy. What do you think of that? My goodness. Another thing to throw at you, of course, the racehorse thing was Saratoga. I don't know if you have that.
No.
Across the Wide Missouri.
Yes.
Or if you're from Rhode Island, Missouri.
Yeah, ain't it?
Yes.
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 Let me see now. That was from 1951. The Tall Men from 1955. Yes. How about the King and Four Queens?
Yes.
That's just the way they walked.
Yeah. Story of 5 Texas Rangers alone on a desert.
Yes.
Yes.
My goodness, which one was the queen?
There were 4 queens.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I see. That's it. That's all I have for Westerns for him.
My goodness, my gong just broke.
My goodness.
Well, goodness didn't have much to do with that.
I don't suppose.
You mean I finished that one off, sir?
Yes.
Uh-oh, I think somebody just got heartburn. Yeah! Anyway, Willie, before we get hung here or something, my goodness, how about number 30, I guess?
Against what country's artillery did Errol Flynn lead the charge of the Light Brigade?
Well, sir, Errol Flynn, as you know, I believe led it against Russia, was it not?
The Russians, yes.
Now, let me see what I have for Willie. How about against number 36?
On what date did the majority of the signers sign the Declaration of Independence?
Would that be around, of course, Independence Day, I guess, but was it around July 2nd, 1776?
No.
After that. July 3rd, 1776?
No.
After that? What did you just say? How about July 4th, 1776?
Nope.
Yes. Well, so that'll teach you.
Yeah.
Independence Day really is on July 4th. What do you think of that?
I like that.
Yes. How about a guess on number 38 then?
What is the score of a forfeited baseball game?
Well, I always thought that was 7-0.
Nope.
Well, sir, I don't know. How many gongs was that?
1.
Oh, 1-0?
Nope.
How about number 40 then?
On what date did the American Constitutional Convention hold its first regular session at Independence Hall?
Well, of course, in the assembly room of Independence Hall, because yours truly got to visit there very nicely.
I thought you were going to tell me you met him.
I did meet him.
You son of a gun.
George Washington Carver.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me? There's no excuse for
I
that?
didn't know that.
My goodness, I think I missed that tape.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, wait a minute. Can I convince you after the show?
That's right.
Yes, it is. Yes. How about May 25th, 1787?
By gosh, you were there.
Oh, yes, I met him, too. Yes. My gong just broke there.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, that doesn't have much to do with that.
Yeah.
How about... come on, your own self. Save and Nickel. How about number 45?
On what date did Union and Confederate soldiers meet in the Battle of Chickamauga in Georgia?
Yes. September 19th, 1863?
I was there too, friends. I say that.
Well, I took a guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
How about number 48?
Who invented dynamite?
Was it Captain Marvel's daughter?
Utterly absurd.
Absolutely absurd. Well, don't tell Captain Marvel.
Oh, all right.
Oh, all right. How about Alfred Nobel?
Alfred Nobel.
1866.
Yeah, that's fella gives away them their prizes.
I met him.
For peace. You know we get the pieces from.
Yes, sir. Well, we won't talk about that. This is a family show.
Oh, all right.
Gee, I didn't know that.
Well, you know, Alfred Nobel was, anyway. He invented dynamite.
Yes.
How about number...
It was half lit at the time.
Yes.
Yes.
What do I have here?
Short fuse.
Oh, you have the... No, that was the first. 49, I believe it was.
Name the vice presidents who died in office.
Do you have about 7?
It looks to be about 7 offhand. I couldn't give you an exact number unless I counted them.
Oh, goody. Well, we won't put
I've
you
only
to
got
that.
5 fingers in it.
How about the 4th one, George Clinton?
George Clinton, Jefferson's, yeah.
Yes, yes. April 20th, 1812. How about the next one after him, of course? Elbridge Gary. My goodness.
you have him?
I don't even have him in office.
My goodness, what happened to Elbridge?
What's his name now?
Jerry Elbridge or Elbridge Jerry?
I could be very wrong. I don't see any Eldridge here.
My goodness, was it Eldridge?
Maybe it was just a headache and he excused himself.
Yes, well, that was James Madison. Poor Mr. Madison. I guess he lost his VP there, didn't he? How about the 13th Vice President, William R. King?
Yep, Willie King. Yeah, Pierce is president.
Right, Franklin Pierce.
Yeah.
April 18th, 1853. That's a devil's advocate birthday. Not 1853, but April 18th. He doesn't look a day over 100. How about the 18th Vice President, Henry Wilson?
Yep, yeah. Ulysses S. Grant's lad.
November 22nd, 1875. I took a guess. Yes. How about the 21st Vice President, Thomas A. Hendricks?
Yes.
That was Grover Cleveland.
Certainly was.
I beat you to that one, didn't I? My goodness, I think Grover Cleveland just turned over there.
Yes.
And knowing his way, that's not easy.
Well, he reads slow, so was a new leaf.
Yes. How about the 24th Vice President, Garrett A. Hobart?
McKinley's.
Oh, I nearly beat you to that one. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. He died November 21st, 1899. So there. Okay, now I'll answer this one in the way it should be answered. How about William Howard Taft, 27th Vice President, James S. Sherman?
Boy, you take all the fun out of life.
I didn't know that.
That's all I have. I don't have that other guy you mentioned. And neither did Our Free Nation by Edna McGuire and Thomas B. Portwood.
I met her.
Thomas P. Portwood, and you met her? Something we didn't know about Tommy. Yeah.
Anyway, Willie, do you think I gave you anything?
Beg your pardon?
Well, wait a minute. Wait till we get off the air.
Yes.
Don't tell your wife.
Yes.
I hope I gave somebody some heartburn.
Yes, acid indigestion. That ache all over feeling.
Yes, sir. Take Briosky for that.
Yes.
Oh, Willie!
Yes.
Honor of me meeting the sweet Janet Lee, sir. May I please ask you a trivia question concerning her?
The answer is yes.
Why, thank you.
Oh, that's all right.
This is 52.
Yes.
Now you answer. Where did the Janet Lee MGM flick?
Hey, Janet. E.
Sweetie.
MGM. Yeah?
The Hills of Home. Open. When did it open? I know you're looking for short ones, sir, so I'll make that short. Lassie was in that, sir. I would like to leave you
work for scale?
this week with a question, sir.
Yes.
If Joe DiMaggio is Mr. Coffee, would that make Marilyn Monroe Mrs. Coffee?
Hello?
My goodness.
I'll think about it.
Okay, sir, well, don't think too hard.
Okay, say hello, Mrs. Golden Touch and all the ships at sea.
I'll be seeing you three shortly.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Yes.
News, entertainment, weather, business, sports, traffic. We deliver the news real. Mornings from 6 to 10 on WCAU Radio News 1210.
Beep, 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 beep. Chance of some snow or rain at times overnight. And today, overnight lows around 30. Highs today, 35 to 40. Gradual clearing tonight. Lows 25, maybe even 30. Monday's outlook fair. Highs in the mid-30s. Precipitation probability 40% overnight, 50% later today, 30% tonight. It's cloudy and 34 in the city.
All of us here at WCAU Radio send our very best wishes for a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's.
Number. Is it 1/8?
Yep.
That's good.
Or the number 1/8, friends.
That's all I have to
Insult to injury.
34.
34. Who was the only pitcher to hit a Grand Slam home run in the World Series competition? And who was the opposing pitcher?
That was done by David Nally.
Yeah?
1970 World Series, that was off Tony Cloninger. No? Either him or Wayne Granger.
Yeah, it was Wayne Granger.
Granger, all right.
Cincinnati, yeah.
I have them both pitching the same inning.
Okay.
38.
What's the score of a forfeited baseball game?
9-0.
9-0, Francis.
And
That'll get you a drink in your local pub. What'd you say?
I said the winning team has the 9.
Hey, I didn't know that.
51.
Somebody punched this kid. What number?
51, the new question.
Yeah, in the Star Trek series, how many starships were there, and name them?
There are 14 starships, and you're going to have rough writer's cramp after our name.
Go ahead, I'm going to abbreviate them.
The Congo.
Yeah.
Exeter.
And...
What?
Okay. Whenever I grunt, you'll know I've got it.
USS Enterprise. Yorktown. Valiant. Hood. Potemkin. Constellation. Farragut. Excalibur.
Sometimes Y and W.
Intrepid.
Brap.
Public.
Ribbit.
Constitution.
Blop blop.
Lexington.
Mama sing.
Now 14.
That's it, all right.
Now I'd like to submit my question.
Okay. 53.
53. Okay, it's a very short question.
It's a what, please?
What is Pele's real name?
What is Pele's real name?
And I'll give you a hint. It's not John Smith or Bob Jones. All right?
Oh, all right.
All right, Bill.
Toodaloo.
Have a good weekend.
You too, fella.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning.
Morning, Bill.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that kid just answered two of my questions there about the... All right, let's try number 5.
Say, why don't we try number 5? Who did the original hit recording of Rockin' Robin?
All right, I had it written down and it fell on the floor. Now I can't find it. Can you believe that?
No.
All right, 42.
42. Quick, the floor. What turned George Washington's dentures black?
All right, well, in those days, they were made out of wood. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, the only two things I could think of that would do that would be smoking or water.
No.
No?
No, but you didn't answer the question why he was part of a splinter group.
How about paint?
Paint?
Paint them the day they were wood.
Paint them black?
You know. He took money.
Wanted to look like a hockey player, so he painted them black. No.
All right. Well, I'll give you a question then.
Why don't you give me a question here?
What was John Garfield's real name?
Wait a minute. 54. You'd like to know?
John Garfield's real name.
Don Garfield's?
John
Garfield's. That was close.
Yeah.
John Garfield's real name.
Okay.
Okay, guy.
Thank you.
Have a good morning.
Same to you.
Bye-bye. Good morning.
Oh, sure. Now you answer.
Oh, movie buff. Look at it. Complain. That's all they do here.
Complain.
Someday you should have children of your own would treat you like this.
Yes, wait till the first Saturday in January. See how you like it.
There's no place to call.
Yes, indeed. This Thursday, you're getting coal in your stocking.
Well, well, I'll be half lit anyway, so it'll come out right.
Weren't on the air last night?
Well, my ghost was.
Did you get the job? That's right. You did. It'll tell you. Okay.
You rascal.
I guess I am. 54.
54?
Why not?
I just wrote it. Don't give me those starships again. What's John Garfield's real name?
Julius Garfinkel.
A likely story. Julius.
You don't have a heck of a lot left for you.
Garfinkel? Well, I know the problem.
What is
it? When you say you don't have a heck of a lot left, isn't it?
That's really not your problem.
No, that's right. My creditors worry about it. I don't care.
30. Let's try 37.
Oh, all right.
I hope I can remember her name.
Who played George Gobel's TV wife, Alice?
Was it Jeff Donald?
Yeah.
Good for me.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to pat myself on the back, do you?
No, what the heck?
I'm trying to win this for the Kipper, you know.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Could be our next president.
That's right.
You can change the flag to a big WB.
That's right, and hang you-know-what all over the White House. There.
What's that?
Well, it's kind of stuff you'd find in a locker room, that's all.
Okay. Move right along, kid. That's 27.
27. On what college campus was the film The Sterile Cuckoo, starring Liza Minnelli, filmed?
Is that a question or a comment?
There's one of each.
Hamilton College.
Yes, in Clinton, New York. Land of...
Lincoln.
Yes. And Mercedes and caddies. For what character role in what film did Telly Savalas shave his head?
Greatest story ever told.
Yeah, he played...
Punch's pilot.
Punch's pilot, that's right. We had that as in another fashion a little while ago.
But that was his co-pilot. Not that funny, was it?
Yeah. Oh, he made a Punches for TV.
Or Pontius pilot.
Ain't it? Wash your hands and bring the sandwiches.
Send little letters to Bill Corsair.
That's right.
What have I done? Can we try 5?
I don't see why not. Who did the original hit recording of Rockin' Robin?
Bobby Day?
Tweedledee, Bobby Day. I don't believe poor Roberts.
Yes, I used to request that. I used to like that song.
Sure. Rocks in the treetops all night long. I mean, that in itself was a feat.
I guess it was.
Yeah.
So the answer to 13 was not a fighter on the Sunday Punch, right?
Yeah. No, it was. Yes, it wasn't.
Yes, it wasn't. That's right, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong, that's right. How about a medical student?
No.
Okay. The only thing left is take a guess at England's number 3. Take a guess.
Yeah, who was named England's #1 film actress in 1961?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Deborah Carr?
No.
Well, couldn't tell you then. Have to give you a question?
All right. 55.
Okay, this is a hometown question.
Okay.
Somewhat appropriate. Near what intersection?
Near what intersection?
Yes.
Near
To
what?
the first. Twin Cinema. Open in the city of Philadelphia.
Open.
That's the modern Twin Cinemas. You know what they are?
Uh-huh. One like this and one like this.
One like this and one like that.
Oh, I was close. Okay.
Okay, good talking to you.
Same to you, fella.
All right, take it easy, Bill.
Toodaloo. There goes movie buff. A movie a buff. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill.
Hello.
Bingo Queen.
Bingo Queen. This is Uncle Bill.
How are you?
All right.
Good. What happened to my question last week? I didn't hear it tonight.
What was your question?
7, Babe Ruth question.
Babe Ruth question.
I didn't hear it answered.
I don't even remember the question. What was it?
Babe Ruth hit the last home run of his career on what date? And for a total of how many runs? And for what team?
Oh, yeah, that was answered.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm going to take a couple guesses. The Bike Boy got my Dynamite one and the Clark Gable one.
Aw.
He always does that to me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Number 1? Is that the Abe Lincoln one?
Yeah, he gave a full presidential pardon to an animal. What kind and why did he pardon it?
Was that a goat?
No.
A donkey?
No.
A horse?
No.
Okay. Number 4.
Who did the National Enquirer call the modern-day king and queen of Hollywood?
Was that Jeanette MacDonald, Nelson Eddy?
No. Might have been 30 years ago, but...
That wouldn't be Jeanette Gaynor and Charles Fowler either then.
Might have been 40 years ago.
Not too far.
We're regressing here.
How about number 7?
What was the name of the dirigible that made the first non-stop flight from the U.S. to Panama on February 27th, 1928?
Was that Saratoga?
No.
All right, struck down on that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number 13.
What was Dan Daly's occupation in the MGM movie The Sunday Punch?
Is that a preacher?
Nope.